happy that I got a new phone I think about 2 weeks ago. I got a new phone. And it's a Straight Talk phone. I don't know if you've ever heard of Straight Talk. It's the way cheaper way to go than any of the other companies, in my opinion. It's like $48, $49, I think, for unlimited talk, text, and then 4G data a little bit until you run out of your data. So, and then this particular phone is called ZTE for $40. That's minus the tax, and that is minus the fact that you can have a plan and whatnot. So to protect your phone if you drop it or bust it, whatever. But the cool thing is I am addicted to this freaking game. Entirely addicted to this game. I've been walking up a storm, up and down my streets, trying to find Pokestops. I was also trying to find gyms, which I didn't know how gyms actually worked. I was having a little bit of problems with that, but a friend of mine and I actually sat down and learned it together. I learned how to put out one of the lures. There it is, the lures. I learned how to put out the lures. I learned how to do the incense stuff and whatnot. Obviously I didn't use them too much, but I learned how to do it, and that's what really matters, and that's really cool. I do realize from time to time I run out of Pokeballs, so then I gotta go back down to my Main Street Square and totally go and find more Pokestops so that way I can do Pokemon Go. But not too far from here is this museum that's over here, and there's 2 Pokestops next to it, so technically all I need to do is walk across the street and there you go. So, but sadly, sometimes it gets really severely hot outside. And let me forewarn you guys, if you are Pokemon going, please drink a lot of water or Gatorade or something to hydrate you, please. And be careful where you're walking and whatnot, and if you're in people's yard and stuff like that, please be careful. Please, 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 please be careful what you're doing. You know, we don't want to have you walking off a cliff like that one story that I heard about. We want you to be safe, so please be careful when you Pokemon Go. And, you know, I've caught a lot of interesting Pokemon. If you are interested in seeing all of the Pokemon that I've caught, please go down and look me up on Instagram or Facebook, because it's basically the same name as the YouTube channel. Can't miss it, you know. All one word, Keyblade Kyrie 2010. That way you can see all the Pokemon that I catch. You can be up to date on life stuff that I take photos of, like cosplay stuff, events that I do and stuff like that, or things that I go and do and stuff, like just fun stuff. So make sure you definitely follow me on those sites if you definitely want to see what Pokemon I caught. So will I be doing a Pokemon series? I want to, but I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do that. I don't know if I might need to go get like a GoPro and maybe attach that to a hat, or because I do want to make my personal cosplay costume for Pokemon Go. I really do. I want to actually make my avatar's costume for Pokemon Go, and you know, when I decide to go Pokemon going, I'm going to actually be wearing that costume. I think it'd be really cool. I'll have to find a pink or a black and blue wig for my character, and you know, I've seen how people can make this, and I think it's going to turn out really cool and really neat. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but it's on my list of cosplay costumes to do, because maybe eventually I'll be able to go down to the place where to actually go as my Pokemon trainer at the conventions and whatnot. And I think I know the perfect little skit to do. You know, be all there catching Pokemon and stuff like that. It would be hilarious. It would be funny, you know, just to make a small little skit that makes fun of it, you know, or whatever, or do a haha moment, or yep, been there before, you know, something like that. Like, I ran out of, you know, something to reference, you run out of Pokeballs, you know, or you, oh my gosh, there's a lure here. Wow, there's a lot of people here. Or, dang it, my incense just went out, you know, or for example, I don't know, I'm going to come up with something that, you know, gets all the cues across that it's like, oh, yep, been there, ha ha ha, you know. So I want to do something like that eventually, but yes, I've been Pokemon going for a while. It's gotten me out of the house. It's way healthier. Ingress did the same thing. I enjoy Ingress as well, which I think you guys should definitely pick up as well. After all, Ingress was the first to actually create something like that, and then the Pokemon Go people asked, "Hey, that's a great idea. Can we have a slice of that?" Hi, phone. Yes, Axel, got it memorized. But yeah, it's a really fun game. It gets you on your feet, it gets you going, and stuff like that. If you need a reason to get out of the house or whatnot, Ingress is a good one. Pokemon Go. If you like catching portals and being the master computer geek and nerd and, you know, the master hacker and stuff like that, you know, go for Ingress for sure. If you're not a Pokemon fan, Ingress would be a good one. I highly recommend. And it's very interesting game and whatnot. You're either basically the Resistance, which is what I am, or the Enlightened, who wants to enslave the human race. Where the Resistance wants to stop that from happening and whatnot. So hacking portals, destroying your rivals' portals and whatnot, helping other companion portals out and whatnot, just like the Pokemon Go gyms. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. I enjoy both games. They both get me out of the house. They both get me on my feet and go out running and having a good time and going around and meeting new people and whatnot. I'm glad I can finally play Pokemon Go with everybody and sit down and talk with new people and meet new people and see what they caught and ask where they caught it, you know, ask questions about Pokemon Go and see if that helps. I learn things every day. So again, guys, be careful and whatnot, you know, drink water, be hydrated in some shape or form, watch where you're walking, be careful whose property you go on, you know, be careful, guys, please. I would hate for any of you, it doesn't matter if you're a subscriber or not, please be careful. Just please, please. I hate to see stuff on the news about you guys getting hurt and whatnot. So, but yeah, so there's that for you. I do think I might get a Pro Go and the camera that like sits on your chest or your hat, or maybe I'll sit on my Pokemon cosplay hat or whatever. So we'll see. I gotta invest in that next too if I'm gonna do that. But first, don't worry, guys. We are getting my my little capture card. There it is, brain. I'm having a brain moment. I am tired. Only on 3, 4, maybe I think 4 hours of sleep, 5 hours. I don't know. Anyway, so next up on the list is getting the capture card. You have already seen Dragon, so I've shown you that. The next technology after my capture card and showing you that off and whatnot is to get a printer/scanner, and then after that getting the final little piece for what I need to get for my computer. And then slowly but surely figure out some other things that my computer can do. You know, I gotta learn how to capture my face and stuff like that. It's gonna be hard, so bear with me. Alright guys, I am your host, Keyblade Kyrie 2010. Thank you guys so much for all your support. If you are new to my channel and you like what you see, please smash that subscribe button, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Keyblade Kyrie 2010 signing out. Game on, gamers, cosplaying, cosplayers. Bye!